Hey guys, my name's Justin. I'm with Vegas DJ Services. A little bit about myself. I grew up in a really small town called Kosciuszko, Texas. My dad was a wedding DJ. I got to grow up following him around, 8 or 9 years old, helping him lug these big tubs of cassette tapes in and making sure everything was rewound or fast forwarded to where it needed to be so we could put them in the players and get going. You know, being able to be with my dad whenever I was that little and watch him do what he was doing, especially during the chicken dance, for instance. That was one of our favorites. Every time he'd go out there, he'd always walk like a chicken whenever he was doing it, so it always made a lot of fun for the crowds and everything. I was able to learn stuff from him and learn how to work a crowd, how to talk to people and have a lot of fun. And at a young age, it was great because I grew up with that. I grew around it. And I slowly really fell in love with music, and it really became a big part of my life. So coming from where I'm from, small towns, south of San Antonio area, down in Craig City Post area, all those, the weddings are usually huge. There's so much family of people down there, and it's always so much fun to get to go to these weddings and see all the people you know, and being able to be up on the stage and talk to these people and work in the crowd and getting everybody on the dance floor and figuring out what they're wanting to hear that night. I've got a lot of history with country music. I love country music. That's what I've always grown up with. My favorite artist growing up was Garth Brooks. So whenever you get there and you get to put on something like Callin' Baton Rouge and just see the bride go crazy because she loved that song and gets out there and does some kind of crazy dance move or something to a song you wasn't expecting, it's a lot of fun. One of the coolest things about having a country wedding, especially ones that I usually do, are the grand march at the beginning of the ceremony. So usually you go through after you eat, everybody mingles and everything, and then it's time to do the grand march. And you get everybody lined up, and we're in these really huge, nice old dance halls down there. And everybody will line up outside the doors, going out and around the building, and then they get started and they just do the trail. And it's just a blast, especially getting to watch everybody have a lot of fun. And usually I count how good the night's going by how long the grand march goes. The longest one I've had was 45 minutes. It was a 45-minute grand march, and everybody was plumb exhausted afterward. So most of the stuff that I typically play at a wedding are going to be your top 40, your traditional country. You always got to mix it up though. We do play everything. If we got requests, we're going to put them up there for you if we can. But every time you do a wedding, it's always about the blend. It's always about having that good mix of country music, good solid oldies, good new ones, good 90s. Want some Vince Gill in there, especially like a good Clint Black wedding song. When I Said I Do, one of my favorite wedding songs. If we want to do some old AC/DC, Back in Black's always a great one to play at a wedding, especially whenever everybody's got a good night and it's leading towards the end and you got to get them pumped back up again. Put something like that on it, it'll get you going too. We always like to keep a nice good blend of our music that we've got playing and whatever the crowd's responding to. It's always all about what people are feeling at the event and what they're really responding to on getting back out on the floor and continue to have a great time. So one of my favorite things to do at a wedding, besides playing music for everybody, is to be able to give the bride and groom or the couple a moment to themselves. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got at my wedding was to get with my wife and just take a moment to take everything in. See your friends and family that are there, the people that are there to support you and celebrate with you in this moment. It's just wonderful to take that in, and I love to be able to recreate that, to give the couple a moment of, this is my night, this is our night. It's pretty wonderful. Hey guys, just a reminder, my name is Justin with Vegas DJ Services. I'd love to be a part of your next event, whether it's a wedding, anniversary party, couple shower, retirement party, whatever it may be. We can do anything from a small party of 40 people to 2,000. We've got equipment to fit any venue, anywhere, indoors, outdoors, whatever you've got going on. And I can't wait to be a part of your next event.